As the word suggests, having a title is a good idea. But when I talk about this concept of titling, it's more around the idea of having a title or opening sequence. And so this is one that you might be familiar with that has been on the grand old age of television for about 40 years now. There's a sketch comedy sketch happening, and near the end of the sketch, a celebrity looks right into the barrel of the lens and says, "Live from New York, it's Saturday night." And so that is their ongoing opening sequence, and you know that when you watch Saturday Night Live, that's how the show is always going to start. And it builds familiarity and comfort with a show that you've grown to really like, and it encourages the viewers to want to keep coming back. I grew up in the 70s watching a lot of situation comedies. There was a particular way that they were experimenting with in the 70s to make some creative opening sequence. You also might be familiar with this. We seem to be of an age that you might be familiar with this. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale, the tale of a faithful, right? You remember, she's like dancing on, right? So that's Gilligan's Island. Brady Bunch had There's a Story of a Lovely Lady. They put it into the music as part of the ongoing opening sequence, and people would be walking around humming that song even when the show wasn't happening, because it was creating an emotional hook between you and the viewer. And so Sandra earlier, at the very start of her presentation, talked about a way not to do your opening, and we talked about it more. Hi guys, that guys in and of itself is now becoming troublesome, and the fact that we're talking to a collective, unless it's Facebook Live, that you really want to make this one-to-one connection with your ideal individual viewer or eventually client and buyer. And so think about the way that you would greet one person who you are happy to see. So that might sound like welcome, or welcome back, or greetings, or hello, how are you? Well, you suggested one earlier, hi there. I have a client whose name is Tara, and she challenged herself to do her videos on a weekly basis, and she thought Tuesday would be a good day for her just in terms of organizing her life. She's going to make sure she releases, as the kids say these days, drops her videos on Tuesdays. And so here is how she does her title opening sequence for her Tuesday videos. It's Tuesday, you know what that means, tips from Tara. And so that becomes how she's going to do her opening sequence. The other thing that you can consider as you're trying to start to brand not only the product of your program, but the product of your business, that you can work your brand statement into how you do your opening sequence. So that might sound like, or start like, hello, this is Ask Carol, where I help you figure out what to say in high-stakes situations and how to say it.